life of a musician is and is thought to be many things. Beyond a charming surface that enchants us with thoughts of freedom and self-expression, the life of a musician is a story of sacrifice and passion. Come with us as we go behind the curtains of Red Deer's indie scene here at the VAT. This is Alberta's own independent music mini-series. Hi, it's me, Sky, from Alberta's own, and we're hanging out at the VAT here with the Praying Saints from Edmonton. They will also be in the Alberta's own festival this August. How are you guys doing tonight?
Awesome. Excellent.
Good. Excited to play at the VAT again?
Very.
Awesome. Cool. So why don't you introduce yourself and tell me what instrument you play?
Greg's deficient. I play guitar and vocals.
Ryan, 2 sticks, drums, vocals.
Awesome.
Paul Blanchard, vocals.
Fernando Janis, upright bass.
Cool. And so the Praying Saints, does someone want to tell me how it got started as a band?
Well, basically, the 3 of us were in 2 simultaneous bands, more so in the rockabilly scene in Edmonton. Fernando played in a band called the Firebrands, and Paul and I were in a band called the Igniters. And when those bands kind of went by the wayside, Fernando and I would bump into each other at the bar and be like, oh, we should start a band or whatever. And one day I just had him over to the house and I was like, here's some songs I've been writing, what do you think? He said, I'm in. And it just kind of spiraled from there. And then of course, Paul being in the Igniters before me, I knew he was more than competent to do vocals. And Ryan has played in a couple of different bands around Edmonton, Creators,
And you were at our first show, right?
Awesome.
Played one show with a different drummer, and then he had to unfortunately move on for some life experiences, but that brought Ryan in the fold, which completed the family.
Awesome. And where does the name The Praying Saints? It's praying, not praying, right? Yes, praying. Where did that name come from?
So I guess a little explanation of that would be, it's sort of a general, you know, and I worked on this all the way here. So it's like an anti-establishment thing, right? In the world, everybody has these established saints and gods and heroes and this kind of thing. And so without, we don't believe in blind faith. So essentially the name comes from people that were preying on these misconceptions, I guess, right? As to what people assume is sacred or righteous.
Yeah, that's
It's
really
not an anti-religion thing, it's not a pro-religion thing, it's just anti-establishment.
Yeah, making your statement, kind of. That's cool. That's awesome. And so how long have you guys been a band?
Be about 4 years now.
4 years? And you said it was all 4 of you for the 4 years?
Yeah.
Besides the one drummer?
The first year was with Ted, right? First Red
Well,
Deer.
see, the thing is,
6 months.
when they first started, they had a different drummer, and there was a lot of hype because everyone knew like the Praying Saints as new bands on the scene, and then it was kind of like the practicing, and then the original drummer only played 1 show. And so Greg called me up and was like, well, we're going to play the show, but we're going to be losing our drummer. It's the first show. Do you want to come and check it out just to see? So I came out to the first show, and right away I was like, I want to be in this band. This is like totally what I want to do with these guys. And so even though he was the original drummer, he only played 1 show.
Okay.
And then I just went from there.
Okay.
And I joined the act 2 weeks before the first show.
He did, yeah.
Wow.
There were some big changes right in the beginning.
Yeah.
And so basically the 4 guys sitting here are really all responsible for what the band has evolved into and all of the accomplishments in the band as well. Nobody here is replaceable or...
Yeah, this is the Praying Saints.
This is the family, and it's what it is.
That's awesome. And so as a band, the Praying Saints, what are some of your musical inspirations or favorite music? Motorhead?
I love Motorhead.
Misfits.
Yeah. The Misfits.
That's the Ramones.
Social Distortion.
Yeah. Social Distortion.
I like
Basically,
Alice Cooper.
you can go all the way back to like 1920s honky tonk as far as writing influences, all the way to any sort of metal nowadays. What I listen to is all over the place, and the music that we end up making because of it kind of shows all of those different influences.
Yeah, meshes
A lot
together.
of rock and roll stuff.
Yeah.
Lots of rock and roll stuff.
You guys are like the definition of rock and roll. Like everyone said that as soon as you walked in, they're like, look how cool that band looks. It's awesome.
But see, the thing though too, like with our sound, it's like we're a punk band, but we're also a rock band. So it's like we could play a punk show, we could play a rock act show, but there's still like with the stand-up bass, and I guess you could say some of the Western flair to it.
Absolutely.
They kind of like, we can pretty much play a lot of different shows. We're not pigeon-toed into like just these guys are that or these guys are that.
Yeah.
Or even age groups. I know, like, my parents will say that they've played it for, you know, the people who live in their above 55 community.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, that's so good. And it just wouldn't be expected. But there's enough of an influence from so many different styles of music there that
That's smart. Then it expands your audience and your fan base too. Yeah.
And with
it's not really a contrived thing. Or the look. Like, every one of us is just who we are and we do what we do.
well, and one
And
of
it
the fun
works.
things about playing in a rock act is you can walk around dressed like you're completely unemployable, and people don't really think twice about it.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want, whatever makes you happy.
Yeah. So what are some current projects, or what can we expect from the Praying Saints?
Brand new album coming out. Should be ready Tuesday.
Oh, so fresh. That's awesome.
Very fresh.
We're hitting the road with the Matadors. We're doing a 5-day West Coast tour. So we wanted to make sure we had that album for sale for
That's cool.
the tour. So yeah, that'll be our first full length.
Really, that's awesome. And this is your first time playing at Alberta's Own, or have you played before?
It is our first time.
Okay, and you're looking forward to it, yeah?
Absolutely.
It's such a great thing. Like, they put so much hard work into it and everything. So, are you fans of Clutch?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome. So yeah, you can catch the Praying Saints at Alberta's Own this year in August. And thanks for hanging out, guys. It was really good to meet you. Yeah.
Thanks for inviting us along. Ladies and gentlemen, we're the Praying Saints. Come and see us at the Alberta's Own festivals this summer, and the show tonight is that.
Like suit with silk pockets, a little overdressed, but I don't mind. Silver couplings like I never could afford, two shiny panties on mine. As I blow a kiss to the wind, the girl I left behind, breaks my heart to hear her cry. A diamond rings all the stars up in the sky. Oh, but Lord knows I tried, and I'll take one last ride. The world slips away, the darkness opens wide, and I'll take one last ride. Greeted by the devil as I pass on to the other side. Oh, greeted by the devil as I pass on to the other side.